Hi, I'm Donna Jordan from Jordan Fabrics. Today I'm going to show you how to make a quilt. It's called Simplicity. It's from Cozy Quilt Designs, and it's one I've been wanting to make for quite some time now.
In the world of quilting, few creators have captured hearts the way Donna Jordan did. With every cut of fabric, every perfectly explained tutorial, and every thoughtful pattern, she turned simple blocks into magic. Donna didn't just teach quilting, she inspired people to create with joy and confidence. Whether you were new to the craft or a seasoned veteran, there was something in her designs that felt familiar, yet fresh, something timeless. Today we're celebrating the quilts that made her a household name in the quilting world, the all-time favorites. The ones quilters couldn't stop making, gifting, and sharing. These quilts weren't just patterns, they were stories. And if you've made any of them yourself, you already know why Donna's legacy lives on through them. Let's begin with the All Stars Quilt.
Hi, I'm Donna Jordan from Jordan Fabrics. Today I'm going to show you how to make a quilt called All Stars. This is a jelly roll pattern from Cozy Quilt Designs,
one of Donna Jordan's most iconic and loved designs. This quilt captured quilters' attention with its bold star motifs and layered layout, creating a sense of depth and symmetry across the entire top. It was the kind of pattern that looked complex at first glance, but Donna's step-by-step teaching made it feel manageable.
We're going to match up the two outer edges there, and this line right here will be coming right to the corner there. And we're going to stitch right along the sewn line, or maybe a little bit to the outside of the sewn line.
Even for confident beginners, the All Stars quilt became a favorite for seasonal projects and patriotic themes, often featured in red, white, and blue, though quilters loved reimagining it in florals, batiks, and jewel tones too. Its versatility and visual impact helped it become one of the top-selling kits on the Jordan Fabrics website, and its popularity has stood the test of time. Another quilt that won hearts across the globe was the Starburst Quilt.
Hi, I'm Donna Jordan from Jordan Fabrics. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a quilt from basic gray called Starburst. It's all done in neutral tones on the pattern cover here,
which is all about radiance. With sharp points and expanding rays, it mimicked the brilliance of a shining star. It gave quilters a chance to play with gradients and value, from light to dark, soft to bold, and experiment with color placement. Donna's version was usually done with striking contrast. Think deep navy fading into soft golds or rich purples against crisp white backgrounds. The Starburst became a favorite not just for its beauty, but for the portion of watching it come together block by block. One of Donna Jordan's most beloved quilt patterns is Pebble Path.
The Pebble Path quilt is all done, and you can really see those pathways going up the diagonal of the quilt.
A design that perfectly showcases her talent for turning simple shapes into something elegant and visually striking. This quilt uses basic squares arranged with deliberate spacing and clever sashing.
There, that's the last two squares, and you can really start to see the pathway now. You see these big squares and then the little squares, which are in twos,
to create the illusion of smooth stones scattered along a winding path. The layout is clean, calming, and endlessly versatile. What makes Pebble Path stand out is how beginner-friendly it is while still delivering a high-end polished finish. Donna's instructions walk you through the cutting, block assembly.
Here are the 26 that I've selected. 17 of them stay 10 inches. The other 9 are going to get subcut.
And lay out in a way that feels approachable and even meditative. The pattern works beautifully with tone-on-tone prints, batiks, or soft gradient fabrics. Many quilters use it to highlight favorite fabric collections because each pebble has room to stand out without overwhelming the overall design. Of course, no list of Donna Jordan's all-time favorites would be complete without the Caf Irish Chain.
Today I'm going to show you how to make an Irish chain quilt. Now this is a traditional patchwork pattern. You may have seen single Irish chain, double Irish chain, triple Irish chain.
This traditional pattern has been around for generations, but Donna gave it new life. Her version brought out the symmetry and flow of the design while using modern fabrics and clever shortcuts. It was the kind of quilt that looked intricate but came together faster than expected. And because of its classic feel, people used to make it for weddings, anniversaries, and heirloom gifts. Donna respected the centuries of tradition behind it and taught it in a way that honored its history but made it feel totally fresh. One quilt that rose in popularity thanks to her YouTube tutorial was the Jelly Roll Race Quilt.
My Jelly Roll Race Quilt is all done, and I'm very happy with it turned out, with the colors going dark in the middle, out towards the green, and then ending up with the light.
a wild, fun, fast-paced quilt that felt like a creative sprint. You sew entire strips end to end, fold them in half, and keep sewing until you've built an entire quilt top. It's fast, it's a little chaotic, and it's incredibly satisfying. Donna's take on the jelly roll race showed quilters how to add borders, organize strip placement, or even blend ombre rolls for an elegant finish. What began as a fast method turned into a quilt people loved customizing thanks to her guidance. By the way, if you're new to quilting or just want a solid refresher, be sure to check out the link in the pinned comment in the description. We have included a beginner-friendly guide that covers all you need to get started: how to choose fabrics, tools to use, and tips for sewing your first blocks with confidence. It even includes a few simple quilt projects to practice your skills, inspired by the same styles Donna Jordan taught so well. Whether you're brand new or coming back after a break, this guide is a helpful companion to keep by your side. And now let's take a look at the Mosaic Quilt.
I'm calling it Mosaic because it looks like artwork that's made with little pieces put back together, like in stained glass. That's a mosaic pattern. You might see that.
A beautifully balanced pattern that truly embodies Donna Jordan's talent for simplicity with impact. It uses 10 Dares layer cake squares arranged in a mosaic-style layout, framed by sashing that brings a stained glass effect to life. The finished design feels both modern and timeless, offering a painterly quality that lets each fabric shine. Donna's step-by-step walkthrough ensured precise alignment and seamless assembly, making this easy to follow but stunning to finish quilt a favorite among beginners and experienced quilters alike. Another standout of Donna's star-themed quilts is floating point stars.
And it's going to have 5 stars in it. They're going to be floating point stars. And this is my favorite kind of project because it uses up scraps.
This pattern features fat quarters arranged to create stars that seem to float against a soft background, enhanced by a beautiful kite tail border. The result is a quilt with clarity and depth, perfect for showcasing bold prints or harmonious color gradients. Donna's tutorial guides you seamlessly through fabric cutting, precise piecing, and aligning points so that each star appears to hover effortlessly on the surrounding fabric. The final effect is both striking and serene, making it a favorite among quilters looking to combine elegance with approachable construction. The rail fence quilt was an all-time favorite.
A rail fence with an accent. So let's pick out a jelly roll and get started.
Not because it was flashy, but because it was a foundational piece that Donna made feel fresh again. Rail fence quilts have existed forever, but when Donna reintroduced the idea using jelly roll strips and creative color placement, quilters were hooked. It became the go-to quilt for gifts, charity donations, and quick finishes. With her help, people realized that even the most basic design could look polished and professional when done right. Among the many stunning designs Donna Jordan created, few are as elegant and memorable as the Dresden Bloom quilt.
Now the Dresden pattern, it's a traditional quilt pattern, this style right here. But this pattern has got half Dresdens and a whole one in the middle.
This pattern was a celebration of form, color, and movement. With its distinctive layered petals and radiating shapes, the Dresden Bloom felt more like a piece of fabric art than a traditional quilt. It combined the grace of the classic Dresden plate block with Donna's signature clarity and construction, resulting in a pattern that quickly earned its place as one of her most cherished creations. Donna's eye for contrast made this pattern sing, and her sense of balance allowed the petals to pop without overpowering the rest of the quilt. The finished result looked delicate and intricate, yet Donna's instructions broke it all down into steps that felt achievable. Finally, we can't forget the fast and easy French twist quilt.
The French twist quilt is all done. It is very happy and bright in these cave facet prints, and I love the way the accent color
that lives up to its name in every way. A perfect fit for those who wanted something that felt polished without requiring complex piecing or hours of measuring. It was clean, modern, and just intricate enough to feel impressive, while still being manageable for confident beginners. What made the French twist so appealing was its clever use of strip sets to create bold diagonal movement. As Donna broke it down in her tutorial, viewers quickly realized it came together using simple construction techniques and smart layout planning. What all these quilts have in common is more than just beautiful fabric or clever construction. It's Donna's touch, her ability to see potential in simple shapes, and her belief that quilting is for everyone, and that every quilt tells a story. That's the secret to why Donna Jordan's quilts remain timeless. They made people feel brave enough to try, happy enough to keep going, and proud enough to share their work with others. Even today, long after some of these tutorials first aired, people still pull up her videos, still follow her guides, still sew along with her, and in sewing rooms homes across the world, Donna's favorite quilts are being made by new hands, carrying her spirit forward in every stitch. So if you're looking for inspiration or simply want to revisit a classic, pick one of Donna's favorites. And in case you're starting your quilting journey and are looking for some resources, make sure to check out the link in the description and the pinned comment for a beginner-friendly guide that will walk you through the basics, tools, fabric tips, and easy patterns to help you build your confidence one stitch at a time. What are your most favorite patterns by Donna and why? Share in the comments below, and don't forget to say thank you to the lovely Donna Jordan for the patterns, the laughter, the encouragement, and the endless inspiration.